Good morning students. Today we will discuss the remaining question of chapter number 7 indefinite intervals, in which the question number 15 is I is equals to x upon 9 mans 4x square. In this question, as we know, differentiation of 9 is 0 because it is a constant function, and differentiation of this is 8x. So first we put 9 mans 4x square equals to t. Differentiate this with respect to x. So this is dt upon dx. Here x dx is equals to mans dt upon 8. When we put the value of x dx, which is dt upon 8, and this is t, take mans 1 upon 8 outside the integral, and we know integration of 1 upon t is log t. So this is equals to 1 upon 8 log 9 mans 4x square plus c. In question number 16, I is equals to e power 2x plus 3 dx. As we know, integration of e is same divided by differentiation of this, which is 2. So its integral is e power 2x plus 3 divided by 2. In question number 17, the statement is ex square. Here we put x square is equals to t, differentiate with respect to x. So the value of x dx is dt upon 2. So this is 1 upon 2 dt upon et. When we take this e power t in the numerator, then its integration is e mans t upon mans 1. So this is mans 1 upon 2 e mans x square plus c. This is the answer of question number 17. In question number 18, the statement is e power tan inverse x upon 1 plus x square dx. As we know, differentiation of tan x is 1 over 1 plus x square. For this, first we put tan inverse x equals to t. When we differentiate this with respect to x, this is dt upon dx, as dx over 1 plus x square equals to dt. So it is e power t into dt. Integration of e power t is same. So its integral is e power tan inverse x plus c. In question number 19, the statement is e power 2x mans 1 upon e power 2x plus 1 dx. In this question, first we divide numerator and denominator by e power x. When we divide this by e power x, this is e power 2x upon ex mans 1 upon ex. Here this is e power 2x upon e power x plus this is 1 upon e power x. So when we cancel this ex, this is ex, and take this in the numerator. denominator. So this is ex, e means x. Here we put new denominator e power x plus e power x equals to t. When we differentiate this with respect to x, derivative of this is minus 1 dt upon dx. So its integral is minus x dx equals to dt. So this is equals to dt upon t. As we know, integration of 1 upon t is log t. So its integral is e power x, e minus x plus c. This is the integral of this question. In next question, that's question number 19. The statement is, in question number 19, I is equal to 20, I is equal to e power 2x, e power minus 2x upon e power 2x, e power minus 2x. In this question, first we put e power 2x plus e power minus 2x equals to t. When we differentiate this with respect to x, differentiation of 2x is 2, differentiation of this power is minus 2, this is dt upon dx. So this is e power 2x, e power minus 2x. We divide this 2 by dt. So it's equals to dt upon 2 upon t. When we take this 2 outside the integral, integration of 1 upon t is log t. So value of t is e power 2x plus e power minus 2x. This is the answer of this question. In question number 21, I is equal to tan square 2x minus 3. As we know, there is no integration of tan inverse. So first we write this tan inverse x, tan inverse 2x minus 3 as secant square theta minus 1. This is the angle. So integration of secant is tan divided by derivative of angle, which is 2, and 1 is x. This is the answer of question number 21. In question number 22, the statement is secant square 7 minus 4x. As we know, the derivative of secant square is tan and divided by derivative of its angle. So this is the integral. In question number 23, the statement is I is equal to sin inverse x upon square root of 1 minus x square. Here we put sin inverse x equals to t and differentiate when with respect to x. So derivative of sin inverse is 1 upon under root 1 minus x square. So this is equals to dt. So I is equal to t into dt. Integration of t is t square upon 2. Here we put the value of t, which is sin inverse x. So the answer is sin inverse x square divided by 2. In question number 24, the statement is I is equal to 2 cos x hence 3 sin x upon 6 cos x plus 4 sin x. In this question, first we take 2 common from denominator. When we take 2 common from denominator, this is 3 cos x plus 2 sin x, and we put 3 cos x plus 2 sin x equals to t. So differentiate with respect to x. Differentiation of cos x is minus sin and sin x is cos. dx is equal to dt. So this becomes dt upon t. So its integral is log t. Put value of t, which is 3 cos x plus 2 sin x plus c. This is the integral of question number 24. In question number 25, dx over cos square x into 1 minus tan x. First we take this cos square x in the numerator, so it's a secant square x. It's 1 minus tan x, here is whole square. So in this question, we first put 1 minus tan x equals to t. So differentiate with respect to x. This is secant square x, dx equals to dt. So it becomes minus dt by t square. When we take this t square in the numerator, its integral is t minus 1 upon minus 1. So in this, put the value of t. Thanks.